up, gentlemen? So today we are talking about the second best decision that I have ever made. Number one was working out, right? 12 years old, I started working out. This is the best decision that I ever made, honestly. The second best decision was to actually start posting videos on YouTube. I didn't know anything about YouTube when I started. This was back in 2008. My wife gave me a video camera in 2007. I thought she wanted to get freaky. Apparently she didn't. So I'm like, yo, what am I going to do with this video camera? Today, what I'd like to do is actually share with you 5 YouTubers that I absolutely love. Tell you why I love them in the specific area or space that they're in. But then I'm also going to talk about 5 that I hate. And by hate, I mean I'm not a super fan of. All 5 of these YouTubers that I love are in different genres or specific niches. Now there are a ton of incredible fitness content creators out there, right? I love fitness, and so that's kind of like my thing. You know, Jeff Nippert, also amazing. Is that even how you pronounce his name? Then X, he's incredible for what he does. But in terms of a well-rounded individual that I personally feel, if you are somebody that is wanting to get fitness advice, there is nobody better that brings it stronger than Jeff Cavaliere. I've never met Jeff Cavaliere, I've never talked to him, but from what I can tell and the content that he produces, he seems like a super solid guy and somebody who doesn't get bogged down in the drama. He is there to provide value, and the amount of value he has provided me has been incredible. And so Jeff Cavaliere, in terms of fitness, awesome. The second YouTuber that I absolutely love is in the finance realm, and that is none other than Stephan. Graham just absolutely kills it on every level, in my opinion, in terms of finance. You know, he's a young guy, but one of the things that really kind of makes me uncomfortable, but I love so much about him, is that he is very open about his investing and his money and how much he's making. I love and get so much financial value from listening to Graham. He also just seems like a really great dude, and I'm rooting for the guy. Another reason that I love Graham, he's actually smoother at asking for thumbs up than I am. I always say, hey, drop me one of these to tell the algorithm to suck it. Graham's better, much better, and more charming than me, which is why he gets a lot of thumbs up and his videos are crushing it. The third YouTuber that I absolutely love is a car YouTuber. So car YouTubers, this one was kind of tough, right? Because there are so many amazing, car YouTubers. Everything from Shmee to Matt Farha, there are tons of them, right? But my favorite car review guy is none other than Matt Watson from Carwow. The way that I found Matt's channel, Carwow, was I was actually looking up reviews of the car that I own now, the BMW M850i, and his review was one that actually made me want the car. And so he was so charming, and the thing that I love about his channel so much is that he's very matter of fact, he's funny, he's also not over the top in terms of technical details about specific things. He's very entertaining. And one of the other things that I love so much about the Carwow channel is his mom, Sally. She's 71 years old, and he gets her racing and driving the cars. The fourth YouTuber that I absolutely love is somebody that talks about a subject that I am super scared about, and that is technology. He is none other than Marques Brownlee, aka MKBHD. So Marques just absolutely his content to me is super next level. Not only is the cinematography, everything that he does, the execution is just next level. If you haven't been able to tell, my cinematography, transitions, and the way that I film my video, not super high tech or cutting edge. Marques crushes it, which is why I was so crazy excited to take his course over at today's video sponsor, Skillshare. The class is called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD. He talks about shooting the video, editing the video, growing his channel, posting it. He is literally giving you his formula. And honestly, the amount of value, he could literally charge thousands of dollars for this course and this information. But the good news is that for the first 1,000 of you who hit that link down below, you can take it for free. Free! Gentlemen, it's free for the first 1,000 of you who hit that special link down below. You get to try premium Skillshare for free so that you can explore your creativity. Skillshare is the best learning platform online, period, in my opinion. And the reason is because they have thousands and thousands of classes that are designed to help you deepen your knowledge in specific areas, but also help you explore your creativity and find new hobbies, new passions. thousands and thousands of classes in all sorts of incredible different areas. Guys, Skillshare has something for everybody. Whether or not you're an entrepreneur, you want to start a business, film, video, creative writing, photography, web design, but also things like fine art. Guys, if you have an itch, Skillshare will help you scratch it. And the cool thing is that all of the people that are actually teaching the courses have been there, got the t-shirt. I'm talking like experts. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, which means there are no ads, and they are always adding new incredible premium classes. The Skillshare classes are a combination of lessons and projects. And the really cool thing is that typically they're going to be under 60 minutes in terms of the lesson, broken up into like short little blocks, which means it's going to fit like any schedule. And as a Skillshare member, you get unlimited access to unlimited classes, which means that you can literally try anything and everything your little heart desires. For me, my heart apparently desires a ton because I am always learning new exciting things on Skillshare. And the price is literally less than $10 a month for an annual subscription. Guys, if you are looking to immerse yourself, learn new skills, deepen your knowledge in specific ones, or learn to start a YouTube channel, guys, now is the time. Because like I said, for the first 1,000 of you who hit that special link, Skillshare is going to give you a free trial of premium Skillshare. But like I said, if you are somebody that is wanting or thinking or might possibly in the future start a YouTube channel, you've got to take Marques's class. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Apparently, that is not accurate because Marques taught this old dog a bunch of new tricks that I know that you guys are going to find a crazy amount of value. Guys, speaking of value, for the first 1,000 of you who hit that special link and go get started today, you are getting a free trial of premium Skillshare to scratch your creative itch. And the last YouTuber that I absolutely love doesn't post enough YouTube videos, but the reason is probably because of how much time it actually takes him to do his videos, and that is Matt Diabella. All right, so the reason why I love Matt's videos so much is he does a lot of like 30-day like challenges, right? Where he'll stop doing something or start doing something for like 30 days. And unlike other YouTubers that say I did X for 30 days, I actually believe Matt. He is also an amazing storyteller, and he's got a very like calm sort of demeanor. And the other thing that just kind of fascinates me about Matt is that he's kind of like a minimalist. I am definitely not a minimalist, but there's something that I really love about the concept or idea of having like less stuff and more purposeful stuff. Also does a lot of things about like productivity, and for me, I'm always finding extreme value in the stuff that he talks about, and the way that he talks about it, I just think he's awesome. So now let's talk about a few YouTube channels that I think bring zero value or very little value and I don't like. Now, I am not going to say specific names of channels. You probably will be able to figure them out. But you know, the reason why I don't want to name them is because I try not to get caught up into the drama and the negativity that's so prevalent on this platform. A lot of people are rewarded for bad behavior, and I don't want to participate, but I do want to sort of talk a little bit about some of the channels and types of content that I find zero value in. The first type of YouTuber that I'm not a huge fan of is the financial guys that like have seminars and courses. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them that I personally feel are pretty shady. There are a lot of amazing financial guys out there, a lot of incredible information, a lot of information is free, and there are even some courses out there that are solid. And here's the truth, I mean, some of the information that these guys that are having the seminars that I'm not a huge fan of, you know, I'm not saying they don't have valuable information, and if there's something that they say that inspires you to take action, I say congratulations and that's great. The chance of you actually being successful because you have invested, because that's what they'll say. You need to invest in yourself, and the way that you do that is by coming or attending or buying or paying me $50,000, $20,000, $10,000, $5,000 for this course. And the amount of upsells, you attend their seminar then, and then they're trying to sell you additional things, and it's just very predatory and sleazy in my opinion. A lot of these dudes are selling you an easier way, an easier path, or all you got to do is X, Y, Z, and you're going to be crazy successful and killing it, making all this money. The truth is, gentlemen, the only people making money are them. Unfortunately, there is no quick or direct route to be successful. You just got to bust your ass and figure it out. And a lot of times you got to fail along the way. It's part of the journey. But paying them $50,000 isn't what I would recommend. Second type of YouTuber that I'm not a huge fan of is anybody in a specific niche, specifically fragrance or watches, that thinks their shit don't stink. Pompous assholes. I do not like channels that are run by pompous a-holes. And in the space of watches and fragrances, those two areas have a lot of pompous a-holes, honestly, in my opinion. And these people, it's not that they don't know a lot. It's not that they aren't experts in their specific areas, but I wouldn't want to hang out with them. I wouldn't want to be friends with them, and so I don't want to watch them on YouTube. You know, in terms of watch guys that I love, TGV Tristano, I think, is a rock star. He is just a really great guy. I've had conversations with him. He's just a solid dude that really gets into watches, and he loves it, and he knows more than like anybody, but he's not like that arrogant about it, and that's one of the things that I love about him. In terms of fragrance, you know, Jeremy Fragrance, love him or hate him, the whole like fragrance community hates him because they're all jealous, if you want to know the truth. But Jeremy's about, hey, you want to smell good? You want to get compliments? These are the ones that I like. And he is just a beast in terms of putting out fragrance content. The next group of YouTubers that I'm not 100% wild about is young dudes that have way too much money that are acting poorly. There's a lot of these ones, right? A lot of these young dudes with a ton of like a huge posse, and they're making tons of money, posting tons of videos. It's not reality. And for whatever reason, a lot of these guys think that just because they've got fame, they've got success, that they can act poorly as a human. And it's something that I have a fundamental problem with. And the reason is because all the people watching them are so impressionable, and I don't like the idea of people watching them and thinking that that's normal or it's an acceptable way to behave. And so these channels I definitely dislike. The next type of YouTube channel that I don't love is any channel that perpetuates drama or talks crap about other people. You know, this is one of those things where I'm probably a little bit more sensitive to this because I have been on the receiving end of some negative videos. Some of them, you know, were things that I've done that, you know, I'm not saying I didn't deserve, but it's never fun, right? It's never fun to be on the receiving side of criticism. And a lot of these channels, the way that they grow is by talking trash about other channels. And for me, I think, okay, that's fine, but it's not necessarily a sustainable way to grow. It's also not a sustainable way to be a good person. It's just super toxic, right? It's super toxic to be always talking about other people and, you know, making fun of other people or talking trash about other people and really trying to bring other people down. And the way that they try to grow is by attacking and dramatizing things or trying to cancel other people. And last but certainly not least, the fifth YouTube channel that I hate because he hasn't asked me to be on it is Hot Ones. I'm kidding. I love Hot Ones. I want to be on Hot Ones because I love spicy wings, but unfortunately, they are definitely moved on to more successful people being on their channel, but I love Hot Ones. In conclusion, guys, the one thing and thought I'd like to leave you with is that every single YouTuber that I just spoke about, every single YouTuber that you watch, that you admire, everybody that you hate that's super successful, all started from the same place, and that is 0 subscribers. They had to try. They had to put themselves out there. You never know where this incredible platform will lead you, but the first step is you taking action if it's something you've been thinking about doing. Guys, I love you. Thanks for watching. I couldn't do any of it without you. You're amazing.